obviously going to be 8.475. I need to see how many times the decimal had to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So times 10 to the 11th, and then I want to check, should I make it negative, or is positive 11 the correct exponent? Yeah, this was a gigantic number, whatever that is, 100,000 million billion, 847 billion. So this is the correct answer. All right. This one, I want 3.524. Just plucking the number part out. These zeros after the end and the zeros at the beginning, they don't tell you anything that you need to worry about for the decimal. They're really just placeholders to get the 3524 the proper distance away from the decimal. So how many jumps did my decimal make there?
3.
Just 3, right? So is that the answer?
Negative.
It was a very small number, so we'll make it a negative. Questions? Pretty straightforward, right? Now, this one and the next one are kind of tricky because they're a little off-putting, because we're used to, okay, look at all these digits, all right, I gotta do something to this, a lot of digits, I gotta do something. This is like, wait, this is my old friend 835. Wait, I don't have to do anything to that. Well, they will throw these examples at you, so we should do one. 8.35, just put that decimal so there's one non-zero to the left of it. And how many jumps did I make? Just 2. And so do I want a positive 2? Cool. Let's do a little reality check here. Put in your calculator this exact thing. 8.35 times 10 squared, or 10 to the second power, however you like to put that in. Make sure you get 835. You do, right? We'll do the same thing with this one in a minute. What's my decimal portion for this guy? Yeah, usually, that's why I put this one up here. Usually you'll see this written this way, even though 2 is the same thing as 2.0. For some reason they like to show a 0.0 at least, but I think you would get that. Like if you wrote your answer this way, it's not always the case. I think on this test they usually write it like this, but don't sweat it. You can see these are the same thing, I hope. And my 10, my decimal's moving how far? 2, and is it negative or positive?
Negative.
Super. Let's check that on the calculator. What's 2 times 10 to the negative 2? And if you have a TI-84 or 83, make sure you use the negative button, not the minus button. Or you'll get an error. Make sure you get 0.02. All good? Anybody have a question on E? Should I add first or scientific notation I did first? Yeah, you might as well add first. So what do we get here? 2, 2, 5, 5, 2, 4?
Yeah.
And then zeros? Okay. And now it's simple enough to make this into 2.225 times 10 to the 8, one? Positive? Cool. All right, questions on what we've done so far? All right. Now we're going to go the other direction with different examples, of course. We're going to convert from the scientific back to the standard. From the scientific back to the standard notation. Which just means the regular way the standard way you write numbers. Just reverse the process. I don't think this will be a big challenge for you. So if I have 3.275 times 10 to the negative 12, ask yourself this question first. Is this going to be a very small number or a very big number?
Small.
Exactly. So if you start jumping the decimal this way, you're making a big number, aren't you? So that's not good. Go the other way. That's why I say you don't need to memorize move left, move right. just memorize that this means a tiny number, and as soon as you start going the wrong direction, you're gonna go, wait a second, 32, 327, 3,275, whoa, we're going the wrong way. Let's see here. More times, everybody good? Okay. Now, this one's a little bit of a pain in the neck, right? Because we have a lot of moves to make with our decimal. Again, you want to check with yourself first. Am I making a small number or or a big number? Making a small one. So I want to move in the direction of small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One thing to notice here, if you want to know a shortcut, it's going to take one jump to get past the 3, and then all the rest are going to be zeros. So you're going to have 11 zeros over here. So when you're making a small number, a shortcut is the number of zeros is 1 less than this. Or you can just do it mechanically the way I just did. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 3, 2, 7, 5. Super tiny number.